Maybe she had found her way. Trout Cottage was tucked down a gravel drive on the outskirts of Rotorua. Alexa climbed out of the 10-year-old Toyota Vitz hatchback she had purchased when she arrived in New Zealand and leaned back to stretch. The scent of lavender spiced the air. She located their purple heads bobbing in the breeze to the left of the weathered, single-story cottage. The hum of the Kaituna River and the dancing lavender made her close her eyes and give thanks for the opportunity to be in this faraway land of abundant beauty. 8,500 miles was a long way from home. The key was under the mat, just as the owner had promised. Alexa walked into a living area. Wicker couch covered in wide black and white striped cushions, tan leather easy chair with ottoman next to a reading lamp, full bookcase, soft gray carpet, fresh white walls. She smiled, dropped her tote and computer bag, and checked out the bedroom. A queen bed, covered by a muted gray and yellow floral duvet, was flanked by nightstands. Cracking the single window, she then probed under the bedding. Yes, an electric mattress warmer. Spring nights could dip into the 40s. Spring in October. Crazy. A small table and 2 chairs were all the furniture that fit into the kitchen. A vase of lavender sprigs brightened the windowsill. Alexa leaned over to inhale, and then checked the cupboards, where she discovered pots and pans, an electric kettle. She'd have to be careful. The water boiled almost instantly. Plunger, salt and pepper, tea bags, and a canister of coffee that she opened, sniffed, and dumped. No smell, no buzz. A trip to the grocery store had to be squeezed into the afternoon. She had started a mental list when her cell phone rang. Hello? Terence Saromia, a voice said. I am Mary's brother. We heard you were in town for the funeral, and we'd like to invite you for tea. 5 o'clock? She had called Mary's family yesterday and told them she'd be coming to Rotorua and would like to pay her respects. Mary had befriended her at Auckland University, or Uni, as the locals said, and during her 6-month visiting professorship, they had become close. Mary, who had worked as a biotechnician in an adjoining lab, was always eager to gab about biosecurity and conservation and New Zealand's wonders. She had enticed Alexa to stay longer, to travel as soon as her fellowship finished. I'll take you round, Mary had promised. We'll have adventures. That's kind, yes, Alexa said. I look forward to meeting you all. Terence told her that Mary had mentioned her. She said you were far now, like cousin, so come meet your family. He gave Alexa directions, said Haere Ra, and the phone went silent. Far now, Alexa said it out loud, tasting it, hearing it, seeing Mary's bright eyes. A short 2 weeks ago, Mary had popped into her office and invited Alexa to drive from Auckland to the tip of the North Island. Cape Reinga. Talk about tidal rips. At the lighthouse, you can watch the Tasman Sea meet the Pacific. Man sea meets woman sea. Mary had laughed. You know how that goes. But then she had turned serious. It's the leaping point for spirits, the place the soul departs. Alexa shuddered. What had Mary meant, leaping place for spirits? It must have been another Maori saying. A single, never-married friend her age was rare. Often when people discovered Alexa had never been married or had children, their eyes scrutinized her like a magnifying glass, searching for hidden faults, cracks. The assumption that she grieved for the prince-charming husband she'd never found or the baby she'd never cradled was below the surface, ready to pounce. It infuriated her. Alexa should have dropped everything and said yes to Mary's invite. But she prided herself in never shirking work responsibilities and had had final exams to give and the 6-month fellowship to wrap up. Days later, Mary was dead in a 1-lane bridge collision. Dead. I could be too. Who would mourn? Back home, she had blown it with her boyfriend, Jeb, when he mentioned marriage. I like things the way they are, she'd answer.